In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to spruce up your quiz to make it more attractive by adding images and videos and putting in section breaks into your quiz. So up at the top, I can add, you can see up here, I can add images, I can add videos. So let's say I want the kids to actually watch a video first before they answer the questions. I can do that. So what I can do is click the Add Video button, and I can paste in a link to, where is it? A link to the video I want them to watch, and click Select. And where did it go? Oh, okay, so he's way down here. So now what I'm going to do is click and drag him up above the other question so he comes first. And I can put in here, watch the video. Like that. Now, if I were to go into preview mode, which I encourage you to do this anytime you make a change, I can see what it looks like. So it says watch the video and it goes right into the questions. What you could do, you can leave that video there so it's actually playing and embedded into your form
and other tetrapods
as you have your questions underneath. Or maybe you don't want to have the accommodation of having the video right here and the questions underneath. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you could break it into sections. And that's what I'm going to show you next. So let me close out of that. So I'm going to click over here, Add Section. All right, and see how it broke it after the video, and it says continue to next section. And here's section 2. I'm going to call this section questions. Now let's see what it looks like. Preview. So now it says watch the video, and it makes you click next to get in to the questions. So that kind of forces, not that they can't click back at this point to see the video again, but it makes it a little bit more difficult for them to do so if you want to encourage them to watch the video one time and then move on. It really depends on the purpose and what you're assessing. So I'm going to close out of that. The other thing that you can do is you can add pictures to questions. So here for Whales Are, if I click on it, I could add a picture to the question itself, or I could add pictures to the responses. So if I want to do a picture to the question itself, I'm just gonna, believe I have a picture of a whale here that I can open. I'm gonna let it upload. And there it is, it's huge. So I'm gonna click on it and then drag it in by the handles to make it a little bit smaller so it's not so gigantic. And let's see what that looks like. Play. Next. Isn't that cool? I just added pictures. So now I'm going to close out of that, and I'm going to come down and show you what it looks like when I add a picture to the answers down here. So if I come under here and do blue whale, actually let's do orca first. I just searched for a picture of orca. I'm going to right click on it and choose copy image address. And then I'm going to come back to my quiz. Am I in the wrong? No, I'm not. I'm not in the wrong one. I'm going to close out of these two. And click the image and do by URL. Do a right click and paste. Click select. And that's going to come in. Oops, I put it on the wrong place. Shoot. You know what? It might be easier just to do orca and change this to blue at this point. All right, so I'm going to come up here and I'm going to search for blue whale. I'm going to get a picture of a blue whale, something that's maybe not too gigantic. Right click, copy image address, and hit the by URL and click select. And in it comes. And I can continue to do this over and over again until I have pictures for everything, for all of those responses. So here's a dolphin. Copy image address, come back here, image, by URL, right click, paste, select, and there you go. So this is what it's going to look like. Oh, why did this not take? Orca. Let me go up and preview it. See how this is really coming along. So there's watch my video. Next. Ooh, I have beautiful pictures. Ooh, and look at this. I can actually see what I'm clicking on. This is great for primary or just as a great accommodation to provide visuals for people who need it. All right, and now I didn't fill in whale shark and hammerhead yet, but you get the idea of how you can use pictures and images and to use section breaks to chunk your quiz into manageable pieces and to embed multimedia to make it more appealing and more accommodating to all learners.